Hmm. All right. Gonna go ahead and begin. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us here live, or if you're in the ethers, in the energy of this transmission, we welcome you as well. I'm really grateful to be here to share this moment of transition with you. Uh, I really believe in this to be the turning point into the new year. Um, and with the arrival of the fire horse, there's just so much that has been coming through. So it's important to know that what is here, what comes through today isn't about a teaching about what is to come and what will happen. It really is an invitation to sense into the energy that is moving and how we are to meet it cleanly without urgency, without force, and without losing yourself. Okay, so the Lunar New Year it's always been a threshold. It's always been a moment of what has been and what is now becoming, right? And we're kind of like right here in this meeting point. And we're not to rush into the new year, which might feel a little bit of a contradiction because it is the year of the fire horse. We're actually here to arrive and meet it. Okay, we're here to arrive and meet it. And so before we begin, I just invite you to let this be a space to meet, to come to this arrival, to not try to make anything happen, to manifest, to plan, to prepare, to even surrender, right? To make surrender happen. It really is about simply being present in the allowance, and that is enough. Okay, so just letting that settle into your being, allowing yourself to settle into your being. And as you kind of continue to settle here and arrive here in this space together, just notice where your body is supported. Notice how you are being held. Notice the floor beneath you, or the bed, or the chair that is supporting you. Just notice how your body is being held. Feel gravity doing its work. There's nothing that you need to do to hold yourself up. And just feel your breath moving naturally. No need to regulate it. No need to make anything happen. Just noticing. Noticing your body, noticing your breath. Hmm. Just being in the energy, continuing to settle into what is here, grounding into this presence. As we enter this year, right, this year is about fire, it's about movement. Grounding is essential in this fire and this movement energy. Fire, I'm going to say this. Fire without grounding becomes warmth and light or sorry, fire with grounding becomes more warmth. It becomes light. It becomes a greater holding. It becomes vitality, right? So just feel your body here, steady, present, anchored, just feeling in to the settling. And while the horse is about movement, right? A movement and momentum and life force, it also carries freedom, right? You think about wild horses and the freedom and how they know to roam, right? It's instinct where they know to go and roam to. It's forward motion, right? And fire is the intensity, it's the illumination, it's the activation of all. And it can feel very urgent. It could feel fast. It can feel catalytic, right? And alive because it feels so powerful. Has this like energy and this force behind it, but it is not asking us to run. It is not saying there is urgency. It is asking us, this fire energy, right? This fire horse, it's asking us to move steady and with integrity. That is alignment. That is truth. So just allowing that to land, to settle into your being present to how your body receives that. It's also important to know that the fire horse doesn't respond well to restraint, right? It doesn't respond to restraint that comes from fear. Um, it also requires your presence, right? The steadiness. To be steady, you need to be present. To not feel the urgency and the acceleration, to be in the vitality, you need to be present. So this year really invites clarity around direction, clarity around alignment, not speed, not urgency, not force. Okay, so feeling the breath, feeling how your body receives that, just noticing, not needing to change anything or make anything happen. The fire horse, it tends to amplify, right? What is already moving. And we know in the past couple of years, there is so much that has been moving us energetically. We've just now completed the year of the snake, the shedding. And so momentum will naturally begin to increase. But it's important that we don't bring this reactive urgency state of being that creates an ungrounded nature of how we are. Okay. We can allow the amplification to happen, the movement, the energy is already moving, but we want to remain steady and true. This doesn't mean that we bring forth this need, right, to control. This also doesn't mean that we suppress, okay? But being present to the self, being connected to yourself while the energy continues to increase, the momentum continues to feel like it's amplified without amplifying your own energy within of reactivity. Okay, so again, we remain steady, we remain true. We allow our presence here without force. We continue to notice our breath. We continue to anchor in what is being supported, how our body is being held. And it is also in those moments of quiet, right? In those moments of quiet that oftentimes you might feel a lack of presence because there's no action, because there's no like energy moving. That's when you can truly attune. And that's when you can make and be in the movement in flow. This year, thank you. As I was tuning into this year, it really requires embodied presence. It really requires like deep authority, true sovereignty and agency, really allowing yourself to be in the presence, even if you might feel uncomfortable in it, right? It requires clean intention, not intention with heaviness and strife and charge, emotional charge behind it to move us in a direction. That's just another way to mask control. It requires clean intention. The integrity between, okay, everybody just breathing into the chest. Feeling the spaciousness in the throat and the chest and the lungs, just opening up that. Feeling your body continuing to be held and supported, however it is held and supported. Good. The integrity between truth, inner truth, and outer action. Okay, this year will really reward that. Again, the steadiness. That is a big theme for us this year. This year will also challenge many things, right? There is a lot of intensity around us. We know that to be true just based again on what we've been experiencing in the last couple of years. But it will challenge impulsivity. That means kind of like choosing actions based on fear, control, ungroundedness, lack of presence, right? So it will challenge the ways in which you've allowed yourself to move through those patterns of self-regulation that don't actually serve. Okay, it'll challenge, again, this reactivity, this reaction without pause, without reflection, without contemplation. Okay, that stillness before action. It will also challenge movement without direction. You think about the wild horses, right? They know where they're going to. They're very instinctual. They know where safety is. Okay, they know what they need and they move in that direction. They just don't create chaos and move wildly around them. Okay, it'll also challenge fire without containment. Okay, just being in that, see, like feeling into without needing to make anything happen or change anything. Just noticing, again, your breath, how your body receives this information, where the resonance lies, what comes up for you without needing to change anything, without needing to analyze or judge, just allowing it to arise. It's also important to note it's important for you. We mentioned sovereignty. We mentioned an agency. Thank you. What is the direction that you are moving to, and what are you available for? Right? What did you allow yourself to be exposed to participate in, to contribute to be impacted by in the past that maybe did not need your attention? Okay, so this year, again, we do it cleanly with intention. We're not rushing forward, we're remaining steady. We are choosing what we are available for. Good. Just being present to what is here, And we're just going to go a little bit more deeply now. And you can choose to go deeper in your own presence by taking a soft breath in through the nose and a long, slow, easy exhale through the mouth. Another soft breath in through the nose and a longer exhale out through the mouth. One more conscious, soft, easy breath in through the nose. And now a deep, audible, full body exhale out. Feel yourself dropping deeper in that exhale. Dropping deeper into your being. Deep into the still quiet within you. This place of full presence. And before we move forward, we will pause to release what no longer belongs. This Lunar New Year honors closure as much as it does beginning. And so we begin to allow to rise gently, without analysis, without judgment, without lingering thought. Anything from the past year that feels complete. This may include ways of pushing, ways of trying to make things happen with heaviness or strife, ways of forcing clarity, forcing results. Maybe it includes ways of staying too long in relationships, too long in spaces, too long in self-sabotage or denial or self-punishment. This may include ways of abandoning yourself to keep peace. Maybe it includes ways of remaining in volatility, chaos, or toxicity. It's not even important to name specifics or to even have a conscious awareness to choose to allow the completeness arise. Osonotoro ai kashwasana tararari sufutukoa. Kashasa alai konatuala alahadati afuasa. Koshwasana tanaka tarari. Kosoasa sasa nai kolotriketarari. Kololi kosatadroai. Koashwasana katarani. Afuluhuso roai sasa sarari. Koshosoror no kotoroa tarari. Klikisua tana tarari tukroai. Afuruana tanarisa. Ashosunoa tarari. Alai kosoata sanatakarai. Shua. Asura tarakati. Liko nati. Afoswa. Ashwatananai. Allow your energy bodies to release what it is readied to be released. Ortogorora nahala katarora sataranina futua sha alai. Ganino no ai sa. Alai kotono no ai tarakari. Kashusono tua saleti fuasa. Taking a deep breath into your being, into your chest, into your lungs, into your heart space. And a nice, soft, easy exhale. Kosoa nali katari. Koashasa. Maybe you're noticing tingles or temperature changes or movement within. There's nothing to need to happen. Nothing needs to be changed. Just allowing the presence here, trusting that what is needed to be released is released. What is needing to be honored is honored. Fire renews when old fuel has been burned through. Kusunatarasha. Kilikitiruai tua. Kanahachararai so sa katarani. Hiruai tunuruai sa salai fuanai kutua. Alai kosonoai. Alai aranasa. Ararar tiro koshasanati. Kanai tua. Ororoa nahatari. Oroai satai kosho. Oroa fasanati. The fire horse here, it offers us access to vitality only when grounded in truth. Ananai to no nanai nai sa. Ananai nai to nai na sadai. And nai nai na nai satua. This is not a year to ask, how fast can I go? It is a year to ask, what am I meant to carry forward? Feel into your body. What feels alive here? Aliveness without urgency. What feels expansive? Expansive without pressure. Availability is not about doing more. It is about being open and available to what is real. Let yourself begin to sense what kind of movement wants to happen through you this year. Not from force, but from steady alignment. Feel into your body and notice. Notice what is moving, what is expanding, what is still, what is alive, what is true, what is no longer. Feeling the presence of all that is here. Not needing to make anything happen or analyze or judge. Being present to all that is. Fire can provide warmth or it can consume. The difference is the awareness. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Ananaka sarari. Awasha. Awasha sanati kotuai. Anaketsai. Afosa. Ngai swa. Ainai swata. Kai swata nai. Lahitua. Ai. Ai swa. This year invites discernment around where you give your energy, where you say yes out of momentum, where you move before listening. You are not meant to extinguish the fire. You are meant to tend to it. Tending looks like rest before exhaustion, pause before decision, groundedness before expansion, clarity before action, sovereignty before amplification. Allow your system to learn and to embody that intensity does not require urgency. We're going to go deeper in the silence. Allow what has arisen to settle. Becoming present to the trust that you have within. Trust that your body knows how to move into this year in its own cadence and how to sustain that cadence and tend to the fire. Beginning now to anchor this transmission in your body, in your breath, and in your authority. Spirit moves through coherence, not through urgency. Nothing needs to be amplified beyond what is true. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, and to the space around you. This year does not require you to rush towards it. Let the fire horse meet you, grounded, present, self-held. May this year bring you clarity of direction, vitality without depletion, and movement that truly honors your truth and your divinity. I thank you for sharing this space, this threshold into the new year together. I'm sending you so much love, many blessings, and Happy New Year.